I love it. I love it so much.
You know what I love?
This next match.
Oh, yes.
Let's get into it. It looks like in the winners. Oh, in the winners bracket we have Infinity. Okay, there it is. There it is. I was wondering. It was just like, hey, I guess they really like my shoulders a lot, and they don't like anything else below it. Nah. No, we're good. We're going to have another match here. Or actually, not even another match. Our first match of the evening, PolyR versus Darkgun.
I have not talked to PolyR, but Darkgun is a big favorite of mine, and one of the first people who actually inspired me to want to try Lucario out. I met him at Overzealous, and he was just the nicest guy, fantastic, and very knowledgeable, to the point where I literally stood there talking to him and kind of went brain dead for a second.
Good stuff. Is this a hand warmer or is this the real deal?
I think
hand warmer. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Well, yeah, Darkgun definitely like a pretty
fantastic guy.
Yeah, he's just a really nice dude.
Yeah, really overall nice guy.
And it's like one of those things where like whenever I watch him play, it's like. If I had like one thing about him is that he's not always consistent, but when he like gets it on, like
he turns it on, and he's a comeback
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a reason why I call the Aura Sphere the Spirit Bomb whenever he's playing, because he seriously goes Super Saiyan whenever he plays. It's amazing.
Gosh, and he's so much fun to watch, and tons of hype comes with it. Just because part of it's the character, the other half is just because he's a good player and he makes his comebacks.
We're gonna archive the stream in a special way this week.
Oh,
we're
I had you really? How made 3.75?
You made me go. Price is Right, but let's not go Price is Right. Let's get into this match. PolyR going for Falco. If I remember right, he was at Monday Night Melee and he played Falco there as well.
Yes.
What are some of the differences between Falco in PM and Melee?
So it's just there's the overall strategies are still about the same, but for this game, there's just something feels different. Trying to get those meteors feels a little bit different. But overall, some of the normals that are changed help him. He feels he feels pretty good as far as his mid-range goes. Where previously I didn't like him as much. But that's me personally, as somebody who's enjoying playing Falco, but looking at other characters too.
I got you. And now you're actually it's interesting because this is the character that you used to play with the character that you're currently learning.
Exactly. Yeah.
So stylistically, what are some of the differences?
So the cool thing about a character like Lucario is he has so many ways to play. He has high combo ability. He's one of those characters that he's explosive. At 0, when your opponent's at 0%, he has no problems kicking you up to about 60 or even 70% out of two strings, maybe one reset in between. He has so many cool tools. For instance, he can do, like if he does a smash, he can do a tilt, he can do a jab, canceled into a tilt, canceled into a smash, up smash for instance, jump cancel the up smash, and follow with another aerial.
Oh, but that read. Good lord.
And say he hits there you go, awesome one. That was a good forward B. Now say he hits a full smash attack on block. He can cancel that by going to pressing B and then canceling by pressing the shoulder buttons, and then he cancels and goes back to neutral it. So you can make a lot of stuff safe too.
Oh wow, that was good,
baby. Let's go.
I love that. So there he threw the Aura Sphere, just like a really slow one, and ends up making it so that by standard reaction, PolyR uses the reflector.
Yeah.
And what does he do? He goes through it with the what move did he use to go through it there?
The down B. So the cool thing about down B is that it has a little bit of startup on it. Ooh, that was a cool forward B. It's kind of one of those things where it has a little bit of startup. Once it gets going though, the middle sections of the frames make you completely invulnerable. So nothing can hit you. At least that's how I've played it. So it's kind of cool for like a reset kind of thing, or if you really want to mix them up and say, all right, I think
what?
Oh, that was cool.
Strongman, what was that, dude?
Yo,
He's right next to me. I'm looking at this. I'm like, what?
He's sitting here debugging. He's like, I might need to fix that later. That's something for 4.0. I gotta change that. So this is oh, there it is. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do with Lucario in general. He's just a very cool combo-heavy character. But sometimes, for me personally, I have difficulties closing out the stock sometimes. He has 2 or 3 ways that he can do it. And it consistently can happen at higher percentages. It's the matter of making a hard read to make it happen. Sometimes it's hard to combo into those kills.
All right, let's get back into this match, dude. That was really intense. So knowledgeable. Hits him with the Aura Sphere.
I love that Spirit Bomb.
Takes the lead. This is the first time that he's taken the lead, I think, this game.
Yes. So you'll notice, like, also, what Darkgun is also trying to do is try to retain his charges for when he really needs them. There's two different ways that you can use them that I know about. Where you are at neutral, and say you hold down A and B, you will throw a Spirit Bomb out, right? And that's what you saw that he killed off the last stock with. The other thing you can do is say he's doing his up B.
Ooh, that was a good dodge.
Oh, say you're doing. Oh, he just got stuffed for it. There goes his charge.
So there, like, he was trying to use the
Spirit Bomb? Yep.
use the Spirit Bomb, but what ended up happening was just one laser disrupts it.
Yes, it's not invincible. There's nothing on it that you can really do about it. Like that's one of the things about it is that for me personally, the way I like to use it is setting them up. So it's put them off the edge, have them come back on with a predictable trajectory, and then put that out there. Worst case scenario, so they will try to avoid it, and then you get the option to possibly do a back air, possibly do a forward air, and push them that much further out.
So if we have to actually talk about that match, one thing that I liked that Darkgun did a lot was that he'd use that forward B basically to just go through the projectiles that would come at him, whether they be his own projectiles reflected or in that last stock. You notice that PolyR did a laser, and he just went through it.
Yeah, he down Bs and goes straight through.
Oh, it was down B. Apologies.
Yeah, it's down B.
Down B. Apologies. He used the down B and went straight through it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a cool way that Lucario can zone a little bit, but you notice that when you're charging the B, it takes a little while to actually come out to something meaty. So the best way to do it if you're rushing him down is using that down B. The thing is that if they predict it, at the end they'll just grab you, snatch you out of it, and then there you go, cool. Sent on your way. So cool. there's a pro and a con there. So but it's overall you're right, and that's the cool thing that you can do to kind of make that matchup that much easier. But also you can throw it in as that extra little mix-up. Jab, jab, all right, tilt. Oh, you thought that forward smash was coming? Nah, homie. And then you go to the other side, get a throw, chuck him up, go have fun with it, man. That's what's so cool about Lucario. Really a freeform character.
Honestly, I'm glad you're here. I'm still, trying to really get my foothold into all the characters, and Lucario is just one of those characters who, as you can tell, stream, I don't have the greatest grasp on. So shout out to Neptune being here, helping a bro out.
Oh, man. I'll tell you what, man. So it has been a while since we've been here. I'm not going to lie, I've been loving this game and just diving deeper and deeper into it. And it's been really cool to have a bunch of characters play against people and see what else is out there.
Ooh, so one thing I'm not really liking that PolyR is doing, and this is the second time that he got punished for it, was just that standing laser. I think that, I'm trying to speak quietly so he doesn't hear, but I think from now on what would be a lot better is if he did like a short hop laser that we see a lot of Falcos doing, especially in Melee and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Oh, yes. He uses the down tilt to pop him up a little bit. And that's a great move right there. Yes, exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, fantastic.
Right there. So he tried to dodge to avoid the Spirit Bomb, but instead ends up doing it a little bit prematurely and costing the stock.
Spirit Bomb forces you to make a decision. That's what's so cool about it, especially when you're recovering. And when you're Falco, you already have kind of a limited recovery option. So it's pretty nice. But you'll notice that Lucario has to retain charges. You see how his hands are glowing right there? So you have to retain charges in order to do the Spirit Bomb, as well as one of his recoveries, where you can cancel. I believe it's like he does his up B, and he cancels it using A and B, and then he can get an air dodge after it as well. So he gets that little extra boost.
We saw that in the last round. Oh, another!
Yeah, that was nice.
Gets him off of it anyways, though.
I like it. Yeah, that's a really great way to cover your options.
All right, so right now, again, it's just a battle for center stage. PolyR is playing really patiently.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, he kind of needs to step it up a little bit if he wants to close this stock.
That was a good read. He definitely did a great stuff. That's some really good patience he just demonstrated there. And just playing out Falco. Oh, interesting. He's trying to play out Falco as, almost melee.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yes,
where
exactly.
He does the cancel and then he gets that extra boost.
Yes, exactly. But because he didn't have any charges there, he couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Right now, PolyR is starting to get some classic Falco pillar combos. Starting it off with the reflector, going down with some down airs.
He's going in right now at this point. He has good spacing, but I kind of want him to pick his battles a little bit better.
And I'm loving the way that Darkgun is just using some of those perfect shields, or apologies, those power shields to really just throw off PolyR's laser game. That might be part of the reason why we're seeing some standing lasers, just so he can change up some of the tempo of the lasers
for sure.
Being shot.
Back at neutral. That's a great aerial from Lucario's that back aerial. There you go. See, stuffed it again. And this is something that I want to see more of him, is using more lasers, because, Lucario has some ways he can deal with it, but overall it forces him to kind of come close to him. he's trying to play some footsies, and he won it right there. That was excellent spacing.
And definitely PolyR's patience is paying off in that aspect. You know, we can see him just, even though it seems like, at least on stream, that he's kind of being a little overwhelmed as far as attacks go.
Right.
He's really good at just kind of holding his ground and just playing really patiently and getting him those hits.
You know what I was talking about earlier? Using the down B to get out across to the other side and just get that grab. He just did exactly what I'm talking about. This is why this character is fantastic, because he has so much mix-up and combo potential. I like the shine that I'm seeing here, though. Unfortunately, the execution here is a little bit lackluster.
That punish was off of a standing laser. Good stuff by Darkgun, recognizing those opportunities and really closing out that stock. He could potentially take this game if he's able to, close this out relatively quickly. But PolyR is doing a good job piling on some damage on him.
Oh, here it comes. He's just charging it. Oh, no. This is biggest game of chicken. All right, here it comes.
Oh, if that happened. Wait.
No, it stays out for a while, yeah.
So I think there, was he trying to do the, I think there, it goes back to what you were saying, where he does the down B and goes through and then grabs it from the other side. And he's probably going to try and throw PolyR into the Spirit Bomb.
Yes.
But good awareness by PolyR, good patience again. And he's able to make this an even game.
Yes, back in neutral, good pillaring, here it comes.
Wow, and PolyR has just taken the lead for the first time.
Excellent roll back onto the stage using the invulnerability. Oh, good stuff, resetting.
Solid down smash there. Woo! Great string by Darkgun. Can he close it out?
Oh! Reflector. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. So what? Oh, wow. What a fight for the edge. Come on. Good jump neutral. Throwing the balls out. How is he going to finish him?
Good grab there.
There it is.
Spirit Bomb opportunity.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, he's on the wrong side, and SDs because of it. Oh.
Jump neutral.
Neutral may have been a better decision, but this is the dude who wrote the guide.
No, for sure. And he's, if you guys get a chance to check out, Smashboard and look at some of his guides, all the stuff that I'm talking about are things that I learned from his guide. This guy, he knows the character inside and out. The thing that I would have rather have seen there is if he would have took the more conservative option, and you could have just gone for jump neutral. Jump neutral does better knockback than jump forward in some instances. Particularly, he was also using it less that entire match. Sometimes he got it, but I would have liked to see jump neutral and just have him wait on the stage.
Right. So there's more neutral airs and forward airs.
Yes, I would. And also, one of the things that he hasn't used is if you use forward B off the side of the stage, and it turns into a spike.
Yeah, because you grab them.
Yeah.
And you throw them straight down.
Exactly.
That's
so
that's
sick.
what the hype is.
I think it is the
So
hype
was
is.
that possibly what he was going for at the end of that game?
Yes, it is possible. I don't know how feasible it is because personally, I find it very difficult to do. But Darkgun
is the dude who wrote the book.
Yeah, he wrote the book. He's on a whole nother level. But this
look
at
that
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, that's what I love about Lucario too. But Falco has some ways to deal with it, but he has to kind of read it. He has to kind of see it coming, and then he has to find ways to stagger jabs in.
See, it's interesting because Falco is traditionally, especially in Melee, an approach-based character.
Yeah.
But one of those things that, wow, that was
baby,
so smart
let's
by
go.
Darkgun. Throwing out the Spirit Bomb and catching PolyR unexpectedly and throwing him into it. Really increasing the lead here. But it's interesting because in Melee, Falco's more of an aggressive kind of character, right?
Yeah, he can be. Falco is one for me. When I play Falco, I like to play I'm Falco. I don't care what you're doing.
Ooh, another Darkgun
is.
SD. Unfortunate.
He has these moments where he does that. Even at Overzealous when I first met him. But missed a punish opportunity there. He could have gone for even something simple like down smash. But good stuff. I would have wanted to see up tilt from Falco at that point. Even then, you could have gone to shine.
Yeah, and you can definitely see where what we were speaking about earlier, how consistency is kind of the bane of Darkgun here. When he's on point,
he is on point.
Super great to watch, but
he has moments where he flubs. He has Albert moments.
Albert moments is just strictly because he styles too hard, but we're not going to talk about Albert right now.
Oh, good Oki, just waiting on it. All right. Shine, follow-ups? No, he's not going to be able to. He was using, that was interesting. I think he was using B to...
If that hit.
Oh,
if
cool.
that hit, that would have broken some eardrums.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that's different about Falco in this version is that his down air feels a lot different. It's not the same. The way the hitboxes work is like the more you see him spinning, the more active the hitbox is, and then I think it kind of falls off. It's something like that. I was reading it; it was a little bit odd. But so even Falco's kill potential is a little bit different in this game. Another reason why I kind of opted away from it. But the lasers are still intact. His zoning is still very present. And he's...
That's what you were talking about.
Yes.
That's what you're talking about. So that was at the cost of one of the aura spears, which means that he won't be having the Spirit Bomb anytime soon.
Correct. Because you notice his hands are not glowing anymore. So you have 2 of them. I guess 1 for each hand. But you have 2 of them, and now that you see that they're absent, this is an opportunity for PolyR to kind of go in and not be scared of.
Oh, good stuff
bomb.
on Darkgun there. He didn't fall for that delayed wake up that time. Catches him quickly with a forward smash.
Yes.
Ends that 2-1.
That was fantastic.
Good stuff.
Oh, man.
I don't know if that was a match so much as Neptune geeking out about Lucario